So, it apparently is somebody's birthday.
Hi Graham, or Gravy Baby.
Hey Pooh Face, happy 30th.
Well, you've made it to 30, bro.
And apparently, he's pretty awesome. So, I'm here to wish you an amazing birthday, honey.
I hope you have a fantastic day. I'm sorry I can't be with you.
Sorry we can't be with you because of this lockdown.
Hence why it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm drinking a cider.
But Kirsty's asked me for some stories about you in younger days.
Difficult to put a finger on probably the best one because they all are pretty epic.
We've been through so much together, so many funny memories, like pick the Hossie of your choices as kids.
We obviously got you hideously drunk in New Zealand when you were underage, and you got free drinks at that Irish pub because everybody thought you were leaving New Zealand and had been here forever.
It only seems like yesterday that we were playing around in Mum and Dad's garden in the family home.
I think most of our childhood we literally drove Mum insane. You know, we'd build fantastic forts and literally us three would not care about the pegs or folding the sheets back, and literally we'd have to run for cover when Mum discovered the mess that we'd left behind.
Building little forts, beating each other up with wooden bows and everything like that.
Playing on the fort Dad built us with the spud guns, and just hearing Mum screaming in the kitchen. Every time she went to the potatoes, they'd literally be all hollow, full of holes.
I think you were about 5 years old, and you were upset about something. I can't actually remember now what it was, but you decided you were going to leave home. You got your rucksack, you put your teddy in it, opened the door, off down the road past Mrs. P's house, and you couldn't go any further because of the road, because you weren't allowed to cross roads.
And then we got back to where me and Matt at the time were living, and you were sitting on a piece of cardboard to keep warm because it was so cold, because you snapped the key in the lock and we had to get our locksmith out. And God knows what time in the morning.
Having our morning get up sessions where we would race each other, me, you and Richard, on the landing to see who'd get dressed for school quickest. Poor Richard picking on him the most. It's his fault that he was born last.
One of the stories that always makes me laugh is when, again, you and Catherine were over and we wanted to go see the waterfall. And he drove up this really steep hill and to get to this waterfall, and it was like pitch black by the time we got to the top, and Catherine was super freaked out by it, and as we opened the door to the caravan, there was just this pair of shoes, kids' shoes, just sitting on the and Catherine just absolutely lost it. Me and you just could not stop laughing and crying. Oh Lord, every time that gets me.
Playing 007 GoldenEye with the huge heads.
But yeah, we've had some great times, great adventures. Obviously, we'll always have Cornwall. It's always a barrel of laughs whenever I come home, and I love that we literally just pick up where we left off.
My proudest moment of you, oh there's lots, but I think the one that really sticks in my mind is your first ever pass off. To hear that music and see your platoon all march on, so, oh, even now gives me goose pimples thinking about it. That was in the February. You hadn't even turned 17. That was my real proudest moment of seeing you do your first ever pass off, marching on parade.
So proud of you and everything that you've done.
I think that you're just amazing. We already kind of know that anyway.
There's not one single thing that I can pinpoint to say that I'm most proud of you.
There's a promise that you've broken with me when you were about, I think you were about 12, 13. You gave me the biggest hug and told me you would never ever leave me, and that you would push me round in my wheelchair as I got older to take me shopping. And I did say to you, you'd probably meet a lovely lady and get married. No, Mum, never going to leave you, never going to leave you. Well, you've broken that promise, but you found a lovely lady to be with.
And I was super proud to obviously be able to be there for your wedding.
The love that you show your family, your wife, your son, and the traits that you're going to pass on to him is just amazing.
You've made me very proud, brought a beautiful grandson into the world.
You're fun-loving, and I couldn't wish for a better brother to be in my life and to share these memories with.
So proud to call you my brother.
Well, Graham, I'm sorry I can't be with you for your 30th, but hopefully when all this lockdown's finished, we'll get together and have a good old drink.
We'll have a big family gathering, like a barbecue or something, and just have a few glasses to celebrate you and your life.
Depending on what happens, I'm hoping that I can be there for Henry's first birthday, but the world is against me on that one. But I'm going to have words and see what I can do.
After all this is over, hopefully we can all meet up and do something for it. And bro, I love you so much.
I love you so much. Happy birthday, and before you say it, you're not older than me. Love you!
Mwah, from New Zealand, and I will see you really soon.
Take care, sweetheart. Love you loads, and a happy birthday. Mwah.